This is the X Sports Network. AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
And welcome back to McKenzie for Game 2 of this Class A Region 6 section final here. McKenzie took the first game 5-2 here. Richland trying to even things up and bring it back for an if necessary game here tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Richland will be the home team on the scoreboard for Game 2. McKenzie will be the visitors. Taking a look at the McKenzie lineup, leading off and pitching Jackson Cassidy, batting second at third base Hayden Hickson, batting third in center field at Ty Anderson, batting fourth in left field, Tate Sarber, batting fifth and catching Jake Cassidy, batting sixth in right field, Braden Birmingham, batting seventh at first base, Nolan Renfro, batting eighth in shortstop, Lane Anderson, and rounding out the lineup and batting ninth is Hayden Jackson. Starting things off here will be Luke Jones for the Raiders. Finished off the sixth inning in the previous game and out here to start things off. Jackson Cassidy, who had a huge game, reached base in all four at-bats. Also had a couple of RBI singles in that game as well. Trying to stay hot here against Jones. First pitch. That one's fouled off the end of the bat for strike one. The sun is setting. Lights are coming on here in McKenzie. 0-1 here from Jones. Breaking ball in the dirt for ball one. Good job by the field crew out here in McKenzie, doing a great job getting this field ready and lightning fast time. Here's a 1-1. Fastball in the dirt for ball two. Cassidy will also be the opposing pitcher here for the Rebels. Here's a 2-1. That's a ground ball to Kincannon at third. The throw across the field. Good pick by Miller in time for the first out of the inning. So a good play by Kincannon, a good arm, a good pick by Miller, and we've got one gone here in the top of the first inning. Brings up the third baseman in Hayden Hickson. Hickson on for his first at bat here in this game against Jones. Hickson, who got the save in the previous game, also had a pair of hits as well. First pitch here from Jones. Misses low for ball one. Here's a 1-0. Breaking ball in the dirt for ball two. Jones with a long look at the signs from Houston Cheek. It's a 2-0. Hit in the air, deep left field. Going back on it is Ryan Jones. and that's going to bounce off the wall. Hickson in the second with a one-out double. And early a runner in scoring position here for the Rebels. Brings up the 3-0 hitter in the center fielder, and Ty Anderson. Anderson, who was 0 for 4 in the previous game, here for the first time in this game against Jones. Anderson, one of 3 left-handers in this Rebel lineup. First pitch here from Jones. That is tapped over to Miller here at first. And he'll step on first. Runner will move to third. That will be the second out of the inning. 2 gone here in the top of the first. Now brings up Tate Sarber, the left fielder. Sarber, who had a pair of hits, including an RBI in the previous game. First time here against Jones in this game. And Richland trying to make it into an if necessary to game right back here at 5 o'clock tomorrow night. First pitch from Jones. Breaking ball in there for strike 1. Comes the 0-1. Breaking ball in there for, nope, it's inside for ball 1. 1-1 the count here. Runner on third. 2 gone here in the top of the first. Here's a 1-1. And a fastball tap back foul for strike 2. Comes the 1-2. And a breaking ball he lays off of, and the count will even up. Deuces on the board with 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Next pitch from Jones. Just misses away, and the count goes full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Comes a full count offering from Jones. Hit in the air, deep left field, and it's gone. Sarber absolutely tattoos that one for a 2-run shot to left, and the Rebels lead this one 2-0. It was a no-doubter off the bat, and they've gotten off to a great start in this game as well. Brings up Jake Cassidy, the catcher. Cassidy, who didn't reach base in the previous game. Here for his first time against Jones in this one. So Jones mainly works out of the stretch. First pitch here from Jones. This is high and in for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Breaking ball misses high for ball 2. Here's a 2-0. This is low and away for ball 3. Here's a 3-0. Misses high and in for ball 4. 4-pitch walk. First one issued here by Jones. Now brings up the 6-hole hitter and the right fielder, Braden Birmingham. 1 on 2 gone here in the top of the first. And get a courtesy runner coming into the game here for the Rebels. And coming in will be Dawson Brushingen, who's a courtesy runner most of the previous game. Birmingham, the left-handed hitter, one of 3 in the Rebel lineup. First pitch here from Jones. Just misses for ball 1. There's a 1-0 from Jones. That one is tapped down the first base line, but will be foul for strike 1. Jones comes set. Comes a 1-1. Misses away for ball 2. Two and 1 the count here. Runner on first, 2 gone. That pitch misses away. Hitters count 3 balls and 1 strike. So the 3-1 from Jones. That misses for ball 4. Back-to-back 2-out walks. And that will bring up the 7-hole hitter and Nolan Renfro, the first baseman. Head coach Troy Hughes will now make his way out and have a conversation here with Jones. Jones, after that 2-run homer by Tate Sarber, is now given up back-to-back 2-out walks. So he's going to try to calm him down here and try to get him through this inning and get through this less than ideal start. Here on, thank everybody here for tuning in on this simulcast here with WKSR. We'll read off a few of their sponsors here with Coca-Cola Pulaski, Employee Resources Credit Union, Sutton Family Pharmacy, First National Bank, M&M Staffing, Blue Line Pressure Washing, Haney Realty and Property Management, Pulaski Natural Gas, UT Southern, Breaker Frank Ewing, Southern Tennessee Regional Health System of Pulaski, Alsop and Associates, First Realty Group, Pulaski Electric System. First pitch here, a tapper here to Kincannon at third, steps on third, and that will end the inning. A 2-run homer from Tate Sarber gives it a 2-0 lead for McKenzie as we go to the bottom of the first. That's next here on the X Sports Network.
This is Jason at Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg. For over 90 years, Volco has been a family-owned company. We're proud of our past and excited about our future. We're open to the public for wholesale and retail trade. We carry product lines such as Milwaukee Tools, Lucas Oil, and Malco product. We carry all major brands of lubricants like Shell Rotella, Haviland, Castrol GTX, Mystic, Motorcraft, Valvoline, Kindle, and Mobil. We here at Volco offer a complete line of car detailing supplies, shop supplies, tire repair products, and lawnmower supplies. Check us out online at VolcoAutosupply.com or at 416 Buffalo Road here in Lawrenceburg.
Great food is just a short drive to Heine's Barbecue in Lawrenceburg. Mouth-watering is just one way to describe the amazing flavors of the best piece of Heine in town. When you dig into a plate of pulled pork, hand-chopped brisket, chicken, wood-fire oven pizzas, and the menu goes on. Wash it all down with a swig of Heine Shine lemonade and then make your way over to the gift shop full of Heine sauces, snacks, and more. Heine's Barbecue, Highway 43 North in Lawrenceburg. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation? You're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit LawrenceburgFlooringandMore.com.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
And back here in McKenzie, we go to the bottom of the first here of this Class A Region 6 sectional final, Game 2 of a best-of-3 series. Top of the order due up here for the Raiders: Houston Cheek, Jace Derryberry, and Carter Edwards. Jackson Cassidy, the opposing pitcher. First pitch here, misses high. Rest in the lineup: Bryce Miller in fourth, Colton Trimble fifth, Jamison Andrews sixth, Clay Hollis seventh, Ryan Jones eighth, and Brody Kincannon ninth. 1-0 from Cassidy, misses high in the same spot for ball two. Tate Sarber two-run homer to left. The difference between the two right now. Here's a 3-0. In there for strike one. Cassidy likes to work fast. Comes a 2-1. Fouled high in the air. That one's going to get out of play onto the parking lot. And off of a Ford F-150 for strike two. The 2-2. Just misses for ball three. Full count here, the leadoff hitter in Houston Cheek. Full count offering from Cassidy. Misses, and they're going to call that strike three for the first out in the inning. First strikeout for Cassidy. Now going to bring up the second baseman and Jace Derryberry. Carter Edwards waiting on deck.
Now batting number 16, Jace Derryberry.
First pitch here from Cassidy is in there for strike one. The 0-1 misses away for ball one. 1-1 from Cassidy. Sent high in the air, deep left center field. And that one is over the wall. Is that going to be a homer or a ground rule double? And it's going to be a ground rule double by Jace Derryberry. It's a big fly ball in the left center in this deep ballpark. That probably wouldn't have been out in a lot of places the Raiders played, including their own ballpark, but got a runner in scoring position with one out.
Now batting number 2, Carter Edwards.
Best hit ball of the day here for the Raiders. Brings up Carter Edwards, who walked in all 4 at-bats in the previous game. First pitch from Cassidy. That one gets away, a wild pitch. And now you got Derryberry over at third. First wild pitch here from either side. Here's a 1-0. In there for strike one. Cassidy out of the windup. Here's a 1-1. That one's fouled back and caught for strike two. Here comes a 1-2. Breaking ball on the outside corner for strike three, and the second out in the inning. Second strikeout of the game for Cassidy. Brings up the cleanup hitter and Bryce Miller. Miller was 0 for 4 in the previous game, trying to get some redemption here.
Now batting number 20, Bryce Miller.
First pitch here from Cassidy. In there for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Misses way high for ball one. Comes a 1-1. Misses high and in for ball two. Comes a 2-1 from Cassidy. That one is a slow roller. Here to third. He struggles with it. And Miller is safe on the infield single. Derryberry will stay at third. Now we got runners on the corners, 2 gone here for the right fielder in Colton Trimble. Trimble, who had an RBI single in the previous game. Going 1 for 4. First pitch from Cassidy. Misses away for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. That misses away for ball 2. Here comes a 2-0. In there for strike 1. 2-1 from Cassidy, and a high fastball swung on a miss for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runners on the corners. 2-2. Just misses inside, and the count goes full with 3 balls and 2 strikes. Comes a full count offering. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and that will end the inning. Raiders strand 2 in the bottom of the first. We go to the top of the second. McKenzie leading it 2-0 next on the X Sports Network.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air. When you need us, we'll be there.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here in McKenzie, we go to the top of the second in Game 2 of this best-of-3 series in this Class A sectional final. McKenzie leading Richland 2-0. Due up for the Rebels will be 8-9-1. Lane Anderson, Hayden Garrett, Jackson Cassidy. New pitcher in the game for the Raiders will be Cooper Jackson. Jackson, who played first base in the previous game, now getting a chance here to fire some pitches in here in the top of the second. Lane Anderson, one of 3 lefties in the Rebel lineup, to lead things off here for McKenzie. Jackson, the right-hander, gets a sign. Comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1. Comes the 0-1 from Jackson. That's a fastball swung on a miss for strike 2. Comes the 0-2 from Jackson. Another fastball down the middle and in there for strike 3. First out of the inning. First strikeout of the game for Raider pitching. So 3 pitches and 1 gone here in the top of the second. Going to bring up the second baseman here in Hayden Garrett, the 9-hole hitter for the Raiders. Another right-hander here in the Rebel lineup. Top of the lineup and the opposing pitcher in Jackson Cassidy waiting on deck. Jackson gets the sign and goes to work. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball. That one's in there for strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 from Jackson. Just misses away for ball 1. Didn't miss it by much. Next pitch here from Jackson. That one is fouled on a check swing on what would have been ball 2. And the count will stay at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Comes the 1-2 here from Jackson. Misses away for ball 2 with the fastball. Two here from Jackson. Misses away for ball 3, and the count goes full. A full count offering here from Jackson. Misses low for ball 4. Third walk issued by Raider pitching. 1 on, 1 out here in the top of the second. Brings up the top of the order in Jackson Cassidy. Grounded out to third in his first at bat to lead off the game. 1 on, 1 out. Big lead over there at first by Garrett. First pitch. In there at the belt for strike 1. Jackson takes a look at Garrett at first. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball misses away for ball 1. Cooper back on the rubber. Garrett a big league at first. The 1-1. Just misses away for ball 2. And a pickoff attempt, not in time.
You can't see it that far back. Ball game's up here. Come on up here.
Jackson comes set. Here's a 2-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 2-2 the count here to Cassidy. Jackson comes set, and the 2-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3, the second out of the inning. The second strikeout of the game brings up the third baseman, Hayden Hickson. Hickson, who doubled off the wall and left in his first at bat, and eventually scored a run off the Tate Sarber 2-run shot to left. 1 on, 2 gone here in the top of the second. And now Hickson will call time. Home plate umpire will come up and get some of the dirt off home plate. Big lead by Garrett at first. First pitch from Jackson. Breaking ball misses away for ball one. Here's a 1-0. Misses low for ball two. Here's a 2-0. That one is fouled out of play and went into the parking lot, but didn't hear anything. No crashing, no thuds, no nothing. 2-1 the count here to Hickson. 1 on, 2 out. Next pitch from Jackson. Breaking ball misses high for ball three. It's a 3-1. In there for strike two. Evening up the count here at full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Jackson takes a look at Garrett. Full count offering. Foul back, and it'll stay full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Jackson fakes the throw to first to check on Garrett. Full count offering. Fouled away again. That was the 7th pitch of the at-bat. That one, ooh, I heard a thud that time. Jackson comes set. Another full count offering. Hit high in the air. This one here to the right side. Miller giving chase. And lands in the dugout. And another foul ball. 3rd straight. It was the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Comes the 9th. Breaking ball hit high in the air to center. Edwards going back on it. Camps underneath and makes the catch, and that will end the inning. Rebels stram 1 in the top of the second. It's a 2-0 McKenzie lead as we go to the bottom half of the inning. Next here on the X Sports Network.
What really matters during the ball game, so the call didn't go your way. Now what are you going to do? How are you going to respond? Right after Paul said, rejoice in the Lord always, and again I say rejoice in Philippians 4 and verse 4, he said in verse 5, let your reasonableness be known to everyone. Other translations say gentleness. Other translations say big-heartedness. The idea is do unto others as you'd have them do unto you. Respond in a way you would want others to respond to you. And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here in McKenzie, we go in the bottom of the second. Rebels leading Richland here 2-0. Due up for the Raiders, Jamison Andrews, Clay Austin, Ryan Jones, 6, 7, 8 here in this Class 1A Region 6 section final, Game 2. Yeah, Jackson Cassidy on for his second inning of work. Gave up 2 hits, no runs, no walks, and 3 strikeouts through 23 pitches in the first. This first one here to Andrews, hit down the right field line, and will land foul for strike 1. I'd like to thank our sponsors here and our partnership with WKSR in this game. Coca-Cola of Pulaski, Employee Resources Credit Union, Sutton Family Pharmacy, First National Bank, M&M Staffing, Blue Line Pressure Washing, Haney Realty and Property Management, Pulaski Natural Gas, UT Southern, Bank of Frank Ewing, Southern Tennessee Regional Health Systems of Pulaski, Alsop and Associates, First Realty Group. Next pitch, that one fouled away as well. Pulaski Electrical System, Farm Bureau Insurance, Giles County Furniture and Appliance, and Sands Fence Company. 0-2 the count here to Andrews. Next pitch. Misses in for ball 1. Cassidy likes to work quick. Comes a 1-2. Breaking ball, misses away for ball 2. 2-2 the count here, the 6-hole hitter for the Raiders. Next pitch from Cassidy. That one is fouled away again. Third foul ball in the at-bat. Yeah, they're giving the freshman in the Richland dugout a workout here, chasing these down the right field line. Here's a 2-2 from Cassidy again. This is high for ball 3. Next pitch from Cassidy. Breaking ball, and misses for ball 4. Leadoff walk here. First one issued by Cassidy. Brings up the designated hitter in Clay Hollis. 1 on, nobody gone here in the bottom of the second. A 2-0 McKenzie lead.
Now batting number 4, Clay Hollis.
Not a big lead over there at first by Andrews. First pitch from Cassidy. And bunt attempt is fouled straight back and will go off the net for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball in there for strike 2. Comes the 0-2. Misses high for ball 1. One-two here from Cassidy. Misses in, that gets away. He's going to take a big turnaround second off the wild pitch. Count evens up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Second wild pitch of the game here by Rebel pitching. Runner in scoring position now for the Raiders. It's a 2-2. Breaking ball misses high and in. Count goes full again at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Next pitch from Cassidy, and that one misses high, back-to-back walks. Now we'll bring up Ryan Jones, the left fielder. Jones, who got the first hit of the game for the Raiders in the previous one. It was an RBI single into right. He's got a chance here to do it again with 2 on, nobody out. Brody Kincannon waiting on deck for the Raiders. First pitch in there for strike 1. Kincannon squares around the bunt. Breaking ball pops straight up, caught. Nobody will advance and nobody doubled up there, so the bunt is caught for the first out of the inning. Brings up Brody Kincannon, the third baseman. This is Jones there that popped it up.
Number 6, Brody Kincannon.
2 on, 1 out here. Top of the order in Houston, Cheek waiting on deck. First pitch. That's a slow grounder to short, throw to first. Picked out at first over there by Renfro. Each runner will advance. Now we got a pair of runners in scoring position with 2 gone here for the top of the order. The catcher in Houston, Cheek. Cheek, who struck out looking in his first at bat in the first inning.
Now batting number 7, Houston, Cheek.
Andrews on third, Clay Hollis at second. Base hit, more than likely scores them both. First pitch from Cassidy, misses away for ball 1. Cassidy going out of the windup. Comes a 1-0. That one's in there for strike 1. The 1-1. Hit high in the air. And that one is going to get out of play for strike 2. Comes a 1-2. That one's going to hit him in the back. A hit by pitch. Third free pass issued in this inning. 2 walks and now a hit by pitch. Bases loaded, 2 gone for Jace Derryberry. Derryberry, who doubled off the wall in left center in his first at bat. Up here at the bases loaded, 2 gone. Big situation here for the Raiders. First pitch here from Cassidy. Breaking ball misses low for ball 1. Comes a 1-0. Foul back a fastball for strike 1. Comes a 1-1. Breaking ball misses low for ball 2. Comes the 2-1. This one is sent down the right field line, and that's going to fall in for a base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes another. Derryberry in with a 2-run, bases loaded, 2-out double, and the Raiders have tied it up at 2 here in the bottom of the second inning. What a great piece of hitting there by Derryberry. The Raiders have tied it up at 2 here, now with the 3-0 hitter in Carter Edwards. Edwards, who struck out looking his first at bat in the first. Derryberry with a pair of doubles already through the first 2 innings. First pitch here from Cassidy. Breaking ball in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. This one's sent in the right center field. That's going to get down. That's going to roll all the way to the wall. 1 run is in. Another is in. Edwards rounding second. No relay. A 2-run, 2-out triple from Carter Edwards. The Raiders lead it 4-2. Back-to-back 2-out extra base hits that put 4 runs on the board here for the Raiders. Bryce Miller now due up 1 for 1 with an infield single in the first. Second time here against Cassidy. First pitch in the dirt for ball 1. One up, misses high for ball 2. Comes a 2-0. That's a slow roller again, the third. Fielded, thrown the first in time, and that will end the inning. Not before Derryberry and Edwards with a pair of 2 RBI extra base hits with 2 outs. Raiders lead at 4-2 as we go to the top of the third next on the Exports Network.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie, and we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Back here in McKenzie, we go to the top of the third at 4-2. Richland leading game 2 of this best-of-3 sectional final. Cooper Jackson back on for his second inning of work. His first pitch here. The 3-hole hitter and Ty Anderson misses away for ball 1. Jackson's previous inning gave up no runs, no hits, pair of strikeouts and a walk through 24 pitches. Next pitch here to Anderson. This one's centered in the center field, but right at Edwards, who makes the catch. One gone here in the top of the third. That ball was hit pretty hard there by Anderson, and comes away with just a very hard hit out. Brings up Tate Sarber, the left fielder, with nobody on, 1 out. Sarber, who hit a 2-out, 2-run shot to left in his first at bat in the top of the first inning. Also had a pair of hits in the previous game as well. That ball he hit the left was a no-doubter, but it's the first time he's facing Jackson in this game or in the previous game. Jackson, a long look at the signs here from Houston Cheek. Comes the first pitch. Breaking ball in there for strike 1. Comes the 0-1. That's a slow roller to Kincannon in third. Makes the play. Throw over to first. And he's in time for the second out of the inning. Good job by Bryce Miller to keep his foot on the bag at first. We got 2 gone here in the top of the third inning. Brings up the catcher and Jake Cassidy. Walked in his previous at bat in the first inning. Now head coach Chris Wall out to discuss with the first base umpire what he saw. He thought that Miller's foot came off the bag, and now he's going to have a conversation here with the home plate umpire. Now the third base umpire going to come in and have a discussion about this as well. Now he's going to say he's safe. Says foot came off the bag.
You overturned it. You overturned the call. You're supposed to be throwing the runner up the line. Let's go.
So that will now be an error, the first error of the game here for Richland.
Know what you're doing. You're getting paid.
Head coach now, Troy Hughes, out having a discussion with the first base umpire.
You pointed on the contact. Don't point then.
Now Hughes is going to come back with the home plate umpire. And now the home plate umpire is going to tell Hughes to go back into the dugout. And now here comes the first base umpire again. He got no explanation at all here. And now that's going to be held up as an error after it was originally called an out. So 1 on, 1 out. Troy's just wanting to come and ask him a question. Just a quick conversation. Now we'll head back into the dugout. The Richland fans, as I'm sure you guys can hear, are not very happy about what just went down there. Understandably so. So, finally brings up here Jake Cassidy, the catcher. Cassidy reached base via walk in his first at bat. Now up with 1 on, 1 out here in the top of the third. Now Cassidy will call time. Jackson back on the rubber. First pitch here from Jackson, off the fist and just out of the reach of Miller for strike 1. Home 1 the count here to Cassidy. Oh, 1 from Jackson. Breaking ball in there for strike 2. Cassidy doesn't like that call. Looks like everyone's upset with the home plate umpire here. Next pitch from Jackson. Swing and a miss for strike 3. And that will be the second out of the inning. And Cassidy is also the opposing catcher, giving the home plate umpire a piece of his mind on the way out. We'll bring up Braden Birmingham, the right fielder, walked in his first at bat in the first inning. One of 3 lefties in this Rebel lineup. First pitch here from Jackson. That one is fouled away for strike 1. Comes the 0-1. That's a ground ball. Great play by Derryberry. Cannot make the throw. And that will just told everybody to reach up 1 base. So an infield single there by Birmingham was put 2 on. 2 out here in the top of the third. And the first baseman, Nolan Renfro, coming to the plate. Renfro, who hit a ground ball, a fielder's choice, over to third in his first at bat in the first inning. Facing Jackson here for the first time. 2 on, 2 out. First pitch. Foul back for strike 1. Now, Troy Hughes is back out. And now back in. Jackson now resets himself. On 1 the count here. The Renfro, the 7-0 hitter for the Rebels. Next pitch. Breaking ball. Ground ball up the middle. Andrews makes a play. Throw over to first in time. And that one will end the inning. Miller keeps that foot on a little bit extra at the first baseman umpire. Nope. Rebels strand 2 in the top of the third. It's a 4-2 Richland lead as we go to the bottom half of the inning. Next on the X Sports Network.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
This is the X Sports Network.
Colton Trimble leads off the bottom of the third inning, sending a rocket almost into the Richland dugout. 4-2 Richland lead here in the bottom of the third. Here's the 0-1 from Cassidy. That's in the dirt for ball one. Here in game 2 of this best-of-3 Class A sectional final. 5, 6, 7, Trimble, Andrews, and Hollis here against Cassidy. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Trimble struck out swinging his first at bat in the first. Here's a 1-2. Breaking ball misses high for ball 2. Cassidy at 56 pitches here. Comes a 2-2. Misses high, another breaking ball. Count evens up at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Next pitch here from Cassidy. Hit high in the air, and that one's going to get out of play. Stays a full 3-2 count. Next pitch here from Cassidy. Misses high for ball 4, a leadoff walk. His third walk, 4th free pass. Now brings up Jamison Andrews, who walked in his first at bat, the lead off the second inning. Also scored a run in the previous inning as well. Clay Hollis waiting on deck, 1 on, nobody out. Cassidy comes set, decent lead at first. First pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1. Big cut there by Andrews. Trimble extends his lead at first. Comes the 0-1 from Cassidy. In there for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball in there for strike 3. First out of the inning. 4th strikeout of the game for Cassidy. Brings up the designated hitter in Clay Hollis. Hollis up with 1 on, 1 out. First pitch here from Cassidy. Misses low for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Runner takes off. That's a ground ball to the right side. That's through a base hit. Trimble on his way to third. Now we got runners on the corners here with 1 out in the bottom of the third inning. So good piece of hitting there from Hollis. 5th hit of the game for the Raiders. Brings up the left fielder, Ryan Jones, who on a bunt tip popped up to the catcher in his first at bat in the second inning. So he couldn't time up that ground ball to the right side any better. Runners on the corners, 1 out, 4-2 Richland lead. First pitch in there for strike 1. Comes the 0-1. That's a ground ball up the middle. Second baseman steps on second, throw. The first one not being timed. Trimble will score. And the Raiders lead this one 5-2. So runner on first, 2 gone, brings up the 9-0 hitter in Brody Kincannon. 0 for 1 with a slow roller to short in the second. First pitch here from Cassidy. Misses away for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. This is a ground ball to the right side. Struggled with by the second baseman. Kincannon's in there safe. Now we go to the top of the order here with Houston Cheek. First error of the game here for McKenzie. 2 on, 2 out for Cheek. 0 for 1 with a strikeout looking in the first and hit by a pitch and scored a run in the second. And the dangerous Jace Derryberry's already had a big game waiting on deck. Coach Troy Hughes here. I think we have a courtesy runner coming in the game here, or a pitch runner coming in the game. That's who we have here for Kincannon. And the runner is Jace Carter Miller. Be the pitch runner over there for Kincannon. Runners at first and second, 2 gone. Top of the order here with Cheek. First pitch from Cassidy, in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 from Cassidy. That's a breaking ball, tap back foul for strike 2. Now the runner takes off at second in the third, and they say he's out. Troy Hughes is wanting a balk, but I don't believe he's going to get it, and that will end the inning. So Raiders get one in the bottom of the third. They lead at 5-2 as we go to the top of the fourth. Coming up next on the X Sports Network.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit SouthernCraftMFG.com.
Rent-Right Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Rent-Right is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Rent-Right Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
And back here, McKenzie. First pitch from Cooper Jackson. The lane Anderson is fouled away for strike one. 8-9-1 due up for the Rebels. Trail Richland 5-2 in game 2 of this best of 3 Class A sectional final. It'll be followed by Hayden Garrett and Jackson Cassidy. 0-1 from Jackson. Breaking ball in there for strike 2. Jackson through 2 innings has given up a hit, no runs, a walk, 3 strikeouts. Right now at 37 pitches. Richland with a 5-2 lead, trying to force that if necessary game here tomorrow night at 3 o'clock. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3 in the first out of the inning. His 4th strikeout of the game. Now brings up the 9-hole hitter in Hayden Garrett. Garrett, who walked his first at bat in the 2nd inning. It's the 2nd time the Jacksons gotten Anderson. Long look at the signs here is Jackson, and now we'll step off and reset after a time was called by Garrett. Comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss for strike one. Comes the 0-1. Breaking ball, swing and a miss for strike 2. Comes the 0-2. That one is lined in the right field. Great piece of hitting there by Garrett. A 2-strike single in the right. 1 on, 1 out here in the top of the 4th inning. Brings up the top of the order in Jackson Cassidy. Ground out the 3rd and the 1st, and a strikeout swinging in the 2nd. 2nd time here against Jackson. Pitcher versus pitcher. Huge lead by Garrett over at first. First pitch, squares the bunt, pulls it back for ball 1. Comes the 1-0. Hit in the air, deep left field. This one's back. It's got a chance. It is gone. A 2-run homer from Jackson Cassidy, and now it's a 1-run game at 5-4. I thought he might have originally got ahead of it, but he got every single bit of it for a 2-run shot to left field. So now it's a 1-run game here. First run's given up by Jackson. All 4 runs have come off 2-run homers by the Rebels. Brings up Hayden Hickson here, the 3rd baseman for McKenzie, who's 1 for 2. Double on the run scored off the wall and left in the 1st, and a fly out the center in the 2nd. First pitch here from Jackson misses low for ball 1.
Number 6, Hayden Hickson.
Here's a 1-0. Fouled away for strike 1. And that one definitely hit someone's car. Comes the 1-1 to Hickson. Breaking ball, misses in for ball 2. Comes a 2-1. Ground ball through the left side, a base hit. 1 out single, 3rd straight hit here for the Rebels. Time run now on first base, brings up the center fielder and Ty Anderson. 0 for 2. Ground ball to first in the first. Then a line drive out to Edwards in center in the third. Second time here against Jackson. Decent lead by Hickson at first. First pitch. Breaking ball swung on a miss for strike one. Swung out of his shoes on that one. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away for strike two. Jackson, a long look at the signs, comes set, and the 0-2. Fouled away again here. That one. Ooh, off of a car down the left field line. All the parking here around the ballpark is right on top of the ballpark, so everyone is in danger of getting hit by a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Sent into right center field. Edwards tracking it, makes the catch. He's off the bag. Here's the throw. Miller can make the play, and he's safe at first. But a great play out there by Edwards. Now there's two out here. We're going to bring up Tate Sarber, the left fielder, 1 for 2. Reach base twice. 2-run shot the left in the first and reach via an error in the third. On a controversial play on throw was on time. What a great job by Edwards at center to line that one up, and they almost had Hayden Hickson doubled off. Sarber up here for the third time, second time against Jackson. First pitch, misses away for ball one. Here's the 1-0. Runner takes off, breaking ball. Misses for ball two, and the runner gets in with a stolen base. First stolen base for either side. I think they're going to intentionally walk Sarber here. 2-on-2 out. The second intentional walk of the game here by the Raiders. Now going to bring up the catcher and Jake Cassidy, who's 0 for 1. Walk in the first and a strikeout swinging in the third. Second time here against Jackson. Third at bat of the game. 2-on-2 out. First pitch by Jackson, misses high for ball one. Here's a 1-0. Fouled away for strike one. Now off another car in the parking lot. It's the 1-1. And that's a slow roller. Andrews at short can't make the play. Derryberry falls on it. Now the bases are loaded with 2 outs off the infield single. 7th hit of the game for the Rebels. Now brings up the right fielder, Braden Birmingham. Reach base twice, a walk in the first and a single in the third. Bases loaded, 2 gone, courtesy runner. Back in here. Birmingham up for his 3rd at bat of the game. Jackson in another jam here. He's on 57 pitches through 2 2/3. First pitch here from Jackson. Hit high in the air, and I think that might stay in play. Cheek going back on it, and it lands on top of the McKenzie dugout for strike 1. On 1 the count here to Birmingham. Tense moment in this game. Packed house here in McKenzie. Comes the 0-1. That one sent right into the glove of Derryberry, a line out, and that will end the inning. McKenzie strands, a bases loaded. But a 2-run homer from Jackson Cassidy has made it a 1-run game as we go to the bottom of the 4th here next on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
Southern Tennessee Orthopedics welcomes orthopedic surgeon Dr. Paul Thomas. Count on Dr. Paul Thomas, podiatrist Dr. James Barksdale, and nurse practitioner Doug Ead at Southern Tennessee Orthopedics to keep your life in motion. Injuries and foot pain can rob you of the activities you enjoy most. So our team is here, close to home, to address the pain and to get you moving again. Southern Tennessee Orthopedics. From the routine to the unforeseen, you can count on us. To learn more, visit SouthernTennesseeMedicalGroup.com or to schedule an appointment, call 931-762-4400.
Back here in McKenzie, Houston Cheek leading off the 4th inning, and the catcher, Jake Cassidy, took one, I think, there to the throat, or took one to the chest on that ball in the dirt. Very tense moment here. He's going to get back up, though. Good on him pretty quickly. It's a swing and a miss here, leading off the bottom of the 4th inning. Yeah, he took one to the collarbone. That is not a good feeling. But he's going to put his mask back on. Seems everything will be okay. So no 1 count here. It's the top of the order for the Raiders with Houston Cheek, Jace Derryberry, and Carter Edwards. Cheek, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout looking, hit by pitch, and a run scored in the 2nd. So 3rd time here in the game, was left at the plate when the 3rd inning ended on a pickoff move that was executed. Here's the 0-1. That one's in there for strike 2. 0-2 quickly here to Cheek. Next pitch from Cassidy. Misses high for ball 1. One, 2. And misses away for ball 2. Count evens up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch from Cassidy. Breaking ball misses high, and the count goes full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Next pitch from Cassidy. Hit high in the air. That one will get out of play. And we'll head towards the pond. We'll stay at a 3-2 count. Next pitch from Cassidy. Misses high for ball 4, a leadoff walk. Now going to bring up Jace Derryberry's had a big game so far here for the Raiders. 2 for 2 with a pair of doubles, one off the wall in left center in the first, and then one down the right field line. The bases loaded with 2 outs. It scored a pair of runs.
Number 16, Jace Derryberry.
First pitcher from Cassidy in the dirt. A good block there by Cassidy. Jake Cassidy, that is, for ball 1. Not a big lead by Cheek at first. Here's the 1-0. And there for strike 1. Derryberry didn't agree with that call. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss on the big cut for strike 2. Here's a 1-2. Off the end of the bag, going into left center field. And a great catch out there in center by Anderson. Cheek will make his way back to first. We got one gone here in the bottom of the 4th. Brings up Carter Edwards, 1 for 2, a strikeout looking in the first, and then a 2-run triple into the right center field gap in the second. Did that with 2 outs as well, 1 on, 1 out. 5-4 Richland lead here in game 2 of this sectional series. First pitch from Cassidy misses high for ball 1.
Number 2, Carter Edwards.
The 1-0. Cheek will take off for second. The throw is in time, and he's out for the second out of the inning. A good throw from Cassidy. A good catch by Lane Anderson, and a good tag for the second out. 1-1's the count. Here to Edwards. Next pitch from Cassidy. In the dirt for ball 2. Comes a 2-1. That one's in there for strike 2 to even up the count with deuces on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Comes a 2-2. Misses. And the count will go full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count offering here. Misses in for ball 4. 2-out walk. 5th walk by Cassidy in the game. Also has a hit by pitch, a 6 free pass. Cleanup hitter and Bryce Miller due up. Miller 1 for 2. Infield single in the first, and then a ground out to the third baseman in the second. 1 on, 2 gone. First pitch misses away for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. And the runner's going to take off. Here's the throw, and that one's going to get away. Good back up there by Garrett. And Edwards will stay there with the stolen base. First stolen base of the game for the Raiders. 1-1's the count here for Miller. Got a runner in scoring position. 2 gone. Next pitch. This one is sent in the center field. And we'll fall in for a base hit. Edwards is rounding third. Here comes the throw, the relay, not in time. Edwards will score. Miller a 2-out RBI single, and the Raiders extend their lead to 6-4. Five of the 6 runs for Richland have come with 2 outs in the game. We'll bring up the right fielder in Colton Trimble.
27,
Trimble 0 for 1, a strikeout swinging in the first, a walk and a run scored in the third. First pitch here, misses high for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Fouled away for strike 1. Here's a 1-1. That's a ball down the right field line, a base hit. Miller rounding second. Trimble on his way to second. Miller will hold up at third, a 2-out double. Great piss hitting there by Colton Trimble. 7th hit of the game for the Raiders. Now 2 on and 2 out. Head coach Chris Wall will now make his way out the mound and have a conversation here with Jackson Cassidy. And we might be getting a pitching change coming here. Wall having a meeting here with his team. Jamison Andrews come up here for the Raiders, who's 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. Home plate umpire now making his way out to the mound. Break up the meeting. And the meeting's over, so Cassidy will stay on the mound. He's right now at 93 pitches. So in 23 in this inning, 23 in the first, 29 in the second, 18 in the third. Might be the last we see of Cassidy. 2 on, 2 out here for Andrews, who's 0 for 1. First pitch misses high for ball 1, excuse me. Here's a 1-0. And that one is sent foul down the right field line for strike 1. Here's a 1-1. In there for strike 2. Comes a 1-2. Foul back, and the count will stay where it is, a 1 ball and 2 strikes. Comes a 1-2. Misses away for ball 2. Good stop there from Jake Cassidy behind the plate. 2-2. Fouled away again. Another foul ball. 6th pitch of the at-bat. Another 2-2 from Jackson Cassidy. Hits him right in the back, and the bases are loaded with 2 outs. It's his 2nd hit by pitch and his 7th free pass, and that will do it. Chris Wall will make his way out to the mound, and we will be getting a pitching change here by the Rebels. The bases are loaded now with 2 gone, and that will do it for Jackson Cassidy. So while the next pitcher warms up, we'll take a break here on the X Sports Network.
Do you have a small farm, a big farm, or just critters in the backyard to feed? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to make the short drive down to A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee today. Owner and operator Jamie Ayers has you covered and will treat you right. That's A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee.
Tennessee Flight Training. We are training the next generation of pilots. Come and see why Tennessee Flight Training is the best way to learn to fly. Tennessee Flight Training. The skies are calling.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
New pitcher in the game is Clay Anderson. He'll face off with Clay Hollis. First pitch is fouled away for strike one. Bases loaded, 2 gone here in the bottom of the fourth. A 6-4 Richland lead. Oh, 1 from Anderson. In there for strike two. Comes the 0-2. Swung on a miss for strike three. And he'll step on home, and that one will end the inning. Richland gets a run here in the bottom of the fourth. They lead it at 6-4. Let's go to the top of the fifth here next on the X Sports Network.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretta, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Hit a home run with the team at United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
On the web, 931-321-8226.
Tommy Johnson, 931-722-4840.
Tyler Webb, 731-438-2084.
Travis Caldwell's 931-629-3033.
You're safe with United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
There are now more ways to save at QuickMart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at QuickMart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available in the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
Yeah, back here at McKenzie, we go to the top of the fifth inning, a 6-4 Richland lead. Game 2 of this Class A sectional final. McKenzie with the 1-0 advantage. Richland leading at 6-4 here. 7-8-9 due up here for the Rebels. Nolan Renfro, Lane Anderson, Hayden Garrett. New pitcher into the game for the Raiders will be Brooks Braden. Cooper Jackson went 3 innings, giving up 2 runs off 5 hits, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, and finished with 59 pitches. Luke Jones started the game, giving up 2 runs off 2 hits, 2 walks through 24 pitches. First pitch here from Braden. Misses in for ball 1. Comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Long look at the signs. Here comes a 1-1. In the dirt for ball 2. Comes the 2-1. And the dirt for ball 3. Hitters count now here for Renfro. Renfro 0 for 2. Into a fielder's choice to third in the first. Then a ground out to short in the third. Here's the 3-1. This one's a ground ball to Derryberry at second. Throws over to Miller at first in time for the first out of the inning. One gone in the top of the fifth. Brings up the 8-hole hitter and the new pitcher in Lane Anderson, who's 0 for 2. The pair of strikeouts, one looking in the second, one swinging in the fourth. So third at bat here for Anderson. First one here against Bratton. Comes the first pitch. Misses away for ball 1. Comes a 1-up. Hit high in the air. And that one's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the pond. Comes a 1-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. One and 2 the count. A 1-2 from Bratton. Just misses away for ball 2. The Richland fans wanting that. So did the dugout as well. Well, look at the signs here from Bratton. Here's a 2-2. This one's lined. And what a play by Miller at first. Diving stop, steps on first, and that will be the second out of the inning. Back-to-back great plays by the right side of the infield, and we got 2 gone here in the top of the 5th. Miller saved that from a sure 1-out single. Now going to bring up the 9-hole hitter in Hayden Garrett. Garrett 1 for 1, has reached base twice, a walk in the second, single and a run scored in the fourth. Now a timeout here called by Garrett. First pitch from Bratton. On the inside corner for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Misses low for ball 1. Comes a 1-1. And that's foul off of Garrett in the box for strike 2. 1-2 the count here. And the fans and the home plate umpire cheer after dusting off home plate. As you can tell from our camera view, it looks much better. One-two here from Bratton. Misses low, and the count evens up. Deuces on the board with 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Comes a 2-2 from Bratton. And the dirt, and the count goes full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Comes a full count offering. And misses low for ball 4. 2-out walk. Brings up the top of the order in Jackson Cassidy. Now the new shortstop. Cassidy, who's 1 for 3, a ground out to third in the first, strikeout swinging in the second, and a 2-run homer to left center in the fourth to make it a 1-run game. First pitch from Bratton. Misses for ball 1. Bratton now working out of the stretch. Gets the sign and comes set. The 1-0. Misses high for ball 2. All 4 of the Rebels' runs have come from the long ball. 1 in the first and 1 in the fourth. 2-run variety. 2-0 from Bratton. And that one's a weak. What a play by Bratton, the pitcher. On the weak pop-up, makes the catch, and that will end the inning. Rebels stram one the top of the 5th. We go to the bottom half of the inning here in the sectional final, game 2. Coming up next on the X Sports Network.
Story and Lee, the Tennessee Valley's most dynamic furniture store, featuring our Made in America galleries with solid wood dining and bedrooms, leather furniture, mattresses, and so much more. You want it? We've got it. With our 3 acres of showroom and our huge warehouse, we're sure to have exactly what you want. And it's all ready to be delivered to your home absolutely free. Just try that anywhere else. We are Story and Lee.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at McKenzie, we go to the bottom of the 5th here, game 2 of the sectional final. Richland leading McKenzie 6-4. Due up here for the Raiders, 8-9-1. Ryan Jones, Brody Kincannon, and Houston Cheek. On for his first official inning of work is Lane Anderson. Got the final out in the previous inning. First pitch here to Jones, and that one's lined into the Richland dugout for strike 1. Richland was 6 runs off 7 hits in an error. McKenzie 4 runs off 7 hits in an error. Jones 0 for 1 had a pop-up on a bunt in the second inning. That was caught, and then he had an RBI fielder's choice ground out in the third. Here's the 0-1. This is a ground ball to Garrett at second. Throws over to first in time for the first out of the inning. 1 gone here in the bottom of the 5th. Brings up Brody Kincannon, the third baseman. 0 for 2. Ground out to short in the second. Reach via an error on a ground ball to second in the third. Third time in the game. First time here against Lane Anderson. First pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Anderson going to go to work quickly. Comes the 0-2. Misses high, and I mean really high for ball 1. Comes a 1-2. in the dirt off of the umpire for ball 2. Jay Cassidy come out and have a conversation here quickly with Anderson. Straight switch from the previous inning, so Anderson, who's playing short, is now pitching, and Jackson Cassidy, who started pitching, is now at short. Makes those who try to keep stats and call the game at the same time's lives very easy. Comes a 2-2. In there for strike 3 in the second out of the inning. Second strikeout of the game for Anderson. Now we go to the top of the order here with Houston Cheek, who's been very busy. 0 for 1. Strikeout looking in the first. Hit by pitch and a run scored in the second, then walked in the fourth. First pitch here to Cheek. Misses high for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. That one misses for ball 2. Two and 0 the count. Next pitch from Anderson. Misses low for ball 3. 3 straight balls here. The leadoff hitter in Houston Cheek. Here's a 3-0. On the inside corner for strike 1. Here's the 3-1. Ground ball and a nice play there by Anderson. Throws over to first in time, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Raiders here in the bottom of the 5th. Go to the top of the 6th. Richland leading this one 6-4 next on the X Sports Network.
Southern Tennessee Orthopedics welcomes orthopedic surgeon Dr. Paul Thomas. Count on Dr. Paul Thomas, podiatrist Dr. James Barksdale, and nurse practitioner Doug Ead at Southern Tennessee Orthopedics to keep your life in motion. Injuries and foot pain can rob you of the activities you enjoy most. So our team is here, close to home, to address the pain and to get you moving again. Southern Tennessee Orthopedics, from the routine to the unforeseen, you can count on us. To learn more, visit SouthernTennesseeMedicalGroup.com or to schedule an appointment, call 931-762-4400.
This is Jason at Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg. For over 90 years, Volco has been a family-owned company. We're proud of our past and excited about our future. We're open to the public for wholesale and retail trade. We carry product lines such as Milwaukee Tools, Lucas Oil, and Malco products. We carry all major brands of lubricants like Shell Rotella, Haviland, Castrol GTX, Mystic, Motorcraft, Valvoline, Kindle, and Mobil. We here at Volco offer a complete line of car detailing supplies, shop supplies, tire repair products, and lawnmower supplies. Check us out online at VolcoAutosupply.com or at 416 Buffalo Road here in Lawrenceburg.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at McKenzie as we go the top of the 6th inning, a 6-4 Richland lead in Game 2. This best of 3 Class A sectional series. Raiders trying to even it up and bringing it back for the if necessary game here tomorrow night. Heart of the Rebel Order due up with Hayden Hickson, Ty Anderson, and Tate Sarber, 2-3-4. Brooks Bratton on for his second inning of work and his first. No hits, runs, or strikeouts on a walk through 19 pitches. Hickson 2 for 3, a double off the wall and a run scored in the first, fly out the center in the second, and a single in the fourth. Facing Bratton here for the first time. Now Hickson will call timeout. Comes the first pitch. Breaking ball in the dirt for ball 1. Comes a 1-0. That one is fouled back for strike 1. Comes the 1-1 from Bratton. That one misses way high and in for ball 2. Comes a 2-1. This is high and in for ball 3. Bratton goes to work the 3-1. That one misses high and in, a leadoff walk. First second walk issued by Bratton, 6 by Raider pitching. Brings up the center fielder and Ty Anderson, 0 for 3. Ground ball to first in the first. And a line drive caught in left center in the third, and a line drive caught in right center in the fourth. Stung the ball twice in his last 2 at-bats, just unfortunately in the range of Carter Edwards, which he has a lot of range out there in center field. Not a big lead over there by Hickson at first. First pitch from Bratton. This is high and away for ball 1. Bratton, a long look at the sign at Cheek. Long look at Cheek for the sign. And a pickoff attempt. Frankly, it's the first one we've seen in a long time. Might be the first one we've seen in the game. Comes a 1-0. Misses away for ball 2. And now Richland's pitching coach will make his way out to the mound after seeing Bratton throw the first 2 pitches high and away here to Anderson. I'd like to thank our sponsors in partnership here with WKSR. That would be Coca-Cola, Pulaski, Employee Resources Credit Union, Southern Family Pharmacy, First National Bank, M&M Staffing, Blue Line Pressure Washing, Haney Realty and Property Management, Pulaski Natural Gas, UT Southern, Branca Frank Ewing, Southern Tennessee Regional Health System of Pulaski, Alsup and Associates, First Realty Group, Pulaski Electric System, Farm Bureau Insurance, Giles County Furniture and Appliance, and Sands Fence and Company. Or just Sands Fence Company, sorry. Those are our sponsors helping us out here for this game. 2-0 the count here, the 3-hole hitter for the Rebels. First pitch, high and away and again for ball 3. The dangerous Tate Sarber waiting on deck. Here's the 3-0. Just misses away and a 4-pitch walk. Back-to-back walks to start the top of the 6th. Brings up the cleanup hitter and Tate Sarber. Sarber's reached base in all 3 at-bats. A 2-run homer to left in the first. Reached via an error in the third and then walked in the 4th. So Sarber here going to represent the go-ahead run here for the Rebels in the top of the 6th. First pitch from Bratton. This one is lined in the right field, a base hit. Hickson rounding second, misplaying right. Hickson is going to score. And we got runners on the corners here with nobody out, and it's a 6-5 Richland lead. Second error of the game by the Raiders. Runners on the corners here for the catcher and Jake Cassidy. Tying run at third. Go ahead and run at first. Cassidy was 1 for 2. Walk in the first, strikeout swinging in the third, and a single in the fourth. Braden here going out of the stretch. Has to with runners on the corners. Anderson on third, Sarber on first. Sarber with a decent lead. Has taken off a couple times. And he will here. And they fake the throw to second. First pitch is in there for a strike. And now Sarber, go ahead and run, is now in scoring position. Second stolen base by the Rebels in this game. Now the windup. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's going to get through a base hit. Tying run is in. Sarber rounding third. Here comes the throw. He will score, and the Rebels lead at 7-6. So Cassidy comes away with a 2-run single. And now a runner on second, nobody out, is 7-6 Rebel lead. Bring up Braden Birmingham, who's 1 for 2. Walk in the first, single in the third, and a line out to Derryberry at second in the fourth. Now Braden resets himself. He's about to go out of the windup there. Now out of the stretch. First pitch from Braden. Ground ball through the left side, a base hit. Rounding third, here comes the throw. No relay, he will score. It's an 8-6 Rebel lead. So Birmingham, his first RBI of the day. Now the lead's extended out to 2. 4 runs scored here in the top of the 6. Now Troy Hughes will make his way out to the mound, and this might be it for Brooks Braden. Hughes talking it through here with Braden. And that will do it. So we will have a pitching change, and while that goes down, we'll take a break here on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming a local driver with Southeast Carriers, we can guarantee multiple benefits and a base pay starting at $17 per hour, along with a work-life balance so you can spend equal time on the road as with family. We also provide the latest updated equipment and technology to make your job as easy as possible. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
Tennessee Flight Training. We are training the next generation of pilots. Come and see why Tennessee Flight Training is the best way to learn to fly. Tennessee Flight Training. The skies are calling.
Great food is just a short drive to Heine's Barbecue in Lawrenceburg. Mouth-watering is just one way to describe the amazing flavors of the best piece of Heine in town. When you dig into a plate of pulled pork, hand-chopped brisket, chicken, wood-fire oven pizzas, and the menu goes on. Wash it all down with a swig of Heine Shine lemonade, and then make your way over to the gift shop full of Heine sauces, snacks, and more. Heine's Barbecue, Highway 43 North in Lawrenceburg.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
And back here, a new pitcher in the game will be Will Shirley. On for, inherits a 1-on 2-out situation here, an 8-6 lead. First pitch here, bunt, laid down the line, and will go foul for strike one. On one the count here to Renfro. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss here for strike two. Up at the plate here is Nolan Renfro, 0 for 3. All three ground outs. Birmingham on first. Comes the 0-2. And that one's hit high in the air. That's going to go in the front row and caught by the fan. That was, he's going to toss this one back in the play and can't get it over the net. Still going to toss it in the play and gets it back in. So it's an 0-2 count. Next pitch in the dirt, going to get away from Cheek. Wild pitch is going to put another runner in scoring position here for the Rebels. It's the first wild pitch in the game by the Raiders. 1-2 the count, runner in scoring position again. The 1-2. That one's hit high in the air on the infield. Miller calls everybody off, makes a catch, and that would be the first out of the inning. One gone here in the top of the sixth. Going to bring up Lane Anderson, the opposing pitcher, 0 for 3. Pair of strikeouts and a ground out to first. So his first time here against Shirley. First pitch. Breaking ball misses high for ball one. And that pickoff attempt goes in the center field. And that's going to allow the runner to advance. Birmingham to third off the air. Third error of the game by the Raiders. One ball, no strikes here to Anderson. His next pitch tapped down the first baseline. The throw from Miller home, and they're not going to get him. Run will score. Fielder's choice has made it a 9-6 game. One-on-one out here. 5 runs scored in this inning by McKenzie. I'm going to bring up Hayden Garrett, the second baseman. It's reached base in all 3 at-bats, a pair of walks, a single and a run scored in the 4th. And now Shirley will step off. First pitch in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball misses high for ball 1. Comes a 1-1, misses high for ball 2. Cheek will now come out and have a conversation here with Shirley. Long look at the signs here by Shirley. Comes a 2-1. Hit in the air to right. Going to make the play is Trimble. And that one falls down. But they do get the lead runner on the play. So a wild fielder's choice to get the lead runner. 2 gone here on that blooper in right field. I'm going to bring up Jackson Cassidy, top of the order here for the Rebels. He is 1 for 4. Ground out the 3rd in the 1st, strikeout swinging in the 2nd, a 2-run homer to left center in the 4th, and then a pop-up to the pitcher in the 5th. Comes the first pitch. That's a breaking ball fouled away for strike 1. Next pitch misses for ball 1. Pickoff attempt is not in time. One and one the count here, the top of the order for the Rebels. Next pitch, ground ball. Peter Andrews at short. The throw to first will not be in time. A single. Now they're going to try to get him at third. Nobody there. Infield single. Now runners on the corners with 2 gone. Now we're batting around with Hayden Hickson. Hickson, who's reached base in 3 of his 4 at-bats. He's 2 for 3, excuse me. Double and a run scored in the 1st. Fly ball to center in the 2nd. Single in the 4th. And walked and scored a run already in this inning. And now we got a Had a cramp situation, I think, over there at third. Yep. Been a long inning here in the top of the sixth. Rebels have put 5 on the board. Seems to be okay.
Now at the plate, number 6, Hayden Hickson.
Cheek will come out for the first and third call. Comes the first pitch. Runner takes off. It's in there. And they cut him off. Try to get him at third. Not in time. Everyone's safe. First pitch missed for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Breaking ball misses high for ball 2. Comes a 2-0. Misses for ball 3. Comes a 3-0. In the dirt for ball 4. Bases are loaded with 2 outs. Troy Hughes to make his way out to the mound again.
Number 9, Ty Anderson.
Ty Anderson now coming to the plate here for the Rebels. Second at bat of the inning. 0 for 3. Ground out the first. And that will do it for Shirley. So a new pitcher will come in the game. And while that goes down, we'll take a break here on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
And the new pitcher in the game for Richland is Jack Jackson. Ty Anderson due up here now for the Rebels. 0 for 3. Pair of flyouts to center. A ground ball to first and a walk and a run scored already in this inning. Jackson takes over for Will Shirley and went 2/3 of an inning, getting up a hit and a walk through 17 pitches. First one here from Jackson. Breaking ball misses low for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Misses away for ball 2. Comes a 2-0. In there for strike 1. Jackson working out of the windup. Comes a 2-1. That's a ground ball, tap foul for strike 2. Comes a 2-2. That one is fair in front of the plate. Step on home, and that will end the inning. And now the field umpire says that it hit him in the box. So they're going to call it a foul ball. I'm going to be honest, the way Anderson originally reacted to it, he didn't act like it hit him. He just saw the ball pop up and stopped. Comes the 2-2 from Jackson. This is high for ball 3. Full count now. All 3 runners on the bases will be running. They'll be going on the full count delivery. Next pitch. Sit high in the air, deep to right field. This one's got a chance. And it's going to bounce off the wall. All 3 runners will score a bases clearing 2-out double. And McKenzie has broken it open with a 12-6 lead off their 8th run of the inning. I'm going to bring up Tate Sarber, the left fielder, who's 2 for 3. Reached base in all 4 bats, including a single and a run scored already in this inning. Facing Jackson for the first time. First pitch from Jackson. Breaking ball misses low for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Oh, come on, man. They've scored 8 runs this inning. You got to call something. You can't just tighten up your strike zone here. This is getting ridiculous. Same with the guy in the previous inning, previous game. Two-0 the count. That one's fouled away by Serber for strike 1. Oh, no, he caught it. I couldn't see. So he did catch that one, so that will be the final out of the inning. McKenzie puts 8 runs on the board here in the top of the 6th, and Richland will try to answer in the bottom half of the inning next on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you as an employee a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at McKenzie as we go to the bottom of the sixth. Rebels leading Richland here 12-6 after putting 8 runs in the top of the sixth inning. Due up here for the Raiders will be the heart of the order. Jace Berry, Carter Edwards, and Bryce Miller. Lane Anderson on for a second inning of work through an inning and a third. No hits, no runs, no walks, 2 strikeouts to 15 pitches. Derry Berry 2 for 3 in the game. A double off the wall in left center and first. Double down the right field line for 2 RBIs and a run scored in the second. A fly out the center in the fourth. First time here against Anderson. Comes the first pitch. This one is sent into left center. Serbert makes the catch out and left for the first out of the inning. 1 gone here in the bottom of the sixth. Brings up Carter Edwards, a center fielder. 1 for 2. Strikeout looking in the first. A 2-run triple to right center in the second. And a walk and a run scored in the fourth. First pitch here from Anderson. Breaking ball in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Fastball in there for strike 1. Comes a 1-0. Fastball misses high for ball 2. The 2-0 misses low for ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. Next pitch from Anderson. In there for strike 2, and the count goes full. Full count offering here from Anderson, and misses way in. I actually think that hit him, but either way it's going to be ball 4. So Edwards gets on with 1 out. We'll bring up Bryce Miller, who's 2 for 3. Infield single in the first, ground out to third in the second, and a RBI single in the fourth. Looking for hit number 3 here of the game. Anderson comes set, first pitch, in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball misses for ball 1. Here's a 1-1. Foul back for strike 2. It's Rebel pitching staff all throws hard, all and pretty deep of a staff as well. Next one. Sent here off of Cassidy. And that's going to be an error. Put 2 on with 1 out here for Colton Trimble, the right fielder. Second error of the game for the Rebels. Trimble 1 for 2 in the game, strikeout in the first, walking the run score in the third, and a double in the fourth. First pitch hit high in the air to deep right field. Catch will be made by Birmingham. Edwards will go to third. Runners on the corners, 2 gone here. Will bring up Jamison Andrews, a shortstop. Andrews, who's 0 for 1, walked, scored a run in the second, struck out looking in the third, and was hit by a pitch in the fourth. Runners on the corners, 2 gone. Andrews' first time, I believe, here against Anderson. Here's the first pitch. Misses away for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Misses low for ball 2. And the 2-0. Some foul behind the plate for strike 1. It's a 2-1. Misses low for ball 3. Here's the 3-1. Sent in the air to deep left field, but hooking foul, and the count will go full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count offering. Misses high for ball 4. Now Clay Hollis due up now. Bases loaded, 2 gone. Hollis, who's 1 for 2. Walking a run scored in the second, single in the third, and then struck out swinging in the fourth. Bases loaded, 2 gone. First pitch here from Andrews. Fouled away off the net for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And there for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. In there for strike 3, and that will end the inning. Raiders strand the bases in the bottom of the 6th. We go to the top of the 7th here. McKenzie due up again on the X Sports Network.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit SouthernCraftMFG.com.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here in McKenzie, we go to the top of the 7th, a 12-6 Rebel lead over Richland here in Game 2. This Class A section final. Be 5-6-7 due up here for the Rebels. Jay Cassidy, Braden Birmingham, and Nolan Renfro. Cassidy's 2 for 3 in the game. Walk in the first, strikeout swinging in the second and the third. Single in the fourth, and a 2-run single and a run scored in the 6th. First time here against Jack Jackson. First pitch. Breaking ball misses away for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Hit high in the air, and that one is going to get out of play for strike one. Comes a 1-1. This one is tapped foul, and a good play by his head coach and Chris Wall. Keep that one from going down the line. Gets it right back to Jackson. 1-2 the count. The first hitter of the inning here in Jake Cassidy. So 1-2. Swing and a miss for strike three. Cheeks throw to first. Will be in time, and that would be the first out of the inning. First strikeout since the fourth inning by Raider pitching. I'm going to bring up Braden Birmingham, the right fielder. Reached base in 3 of his 4 at-bats. Walk in the first, single in the third, and then an RBI single and a run scored in the 6th. Also hit a line drive right at Derryberry in the 4th. First pitch from Jackson, and that one is up the middle. A 1-out single. 13th hit of the game by the Rebels. Almost took Jackson's lower half off with that one. I'm going to bring up the first baseman here, Nolan Renfro, is 0 for 4. All 3 ground outs, and 1 to each spot. Third in the first, short in the third, second in the 5th, and first in the 6th. If he hits one back here to Jackson, that would, that hit the bingo card. First pitch here from Jackson, breaking ball in there for strike one. Here's the 0-1. In there for strike two. Speaking of a deep pitching staff, Richland has that as well. A lot of young arms we've seen here in this game. Something to look forward to here in the future. Here's the 0-2. Just misses away for ball one. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss for strike three, and that will be the second out of the inning. Second strikeout of the game for Jackson. Now bring up Lane Anderson, 0 for 4. Strikeouts in the second and fourth. Ground out to first in the 5th. And had a RBI fielder's choice in the 6th. First time here against Jackson. First pitch from Jackson, breaking ball, just misses for ball one. Here's the 1-0. Hit high in the air, and this one's going to go in the left field. Jones tracking it. Makes a catch, and that one will end the inning. Rebels strand one, the top of the 7th. Final chance for the Raiders coming up in the bottom of the inning. That's next on the X Sports Network.
Tired of driving into the city every time you need appliances, furniture, or heck, just about anything? Next time, stay local and come to Swap and Shop Center. We have everything you want, from computers to furniture, major appliances, lawn and garden tools, electronics, you name it. Our #1 goal is to get you the items you need at a price you can afford. We even offer 120 days same as cash financing. We won't be undersold. We specialize in service after the sale. We pick up where everyone else leaves off. Swap and Shop Center, family owned and operated in Lawrenceburg for over 61 years.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. we assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy and GMC dealer.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back in McKenzie, final chance here for Richland in the bottom of the 7th, trailing 12-6. Ryan Jones leading things off, takes ball 1 from Lane Anderson. Jones, who's 0 for 1, does have an RBI fielder's choice in the 3rd. The 1-0, that's tap foul for strike 1. Lane Anderson on for his 3rd inning of work through 2 1/3. Has given up no runs, no hits, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, and right now at 38 pitches. Here's a 1-1. This is way in for ball 2. Here's a 2-1. In there for strike 2. Count evens up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Next pitch from Anderson. Ground ball right back to Anderson, and he will toss over the first, and that will be the first out of the inning. 1 gone in the bottom of the 7th, brings up the 9-hole hitter and the 3rd baseman, and Brody Kincannon. 0 for 3 in the game, did reach base via an error in the 3rd inning. Second time here against Anderson. Top of the order, and Houston Cheek waiting on deck. First pitch. This one soft liner right back to Anderson for the 2nd out of the inning. Brings up Houston Cheek now 0 for 2. Has reached base twice. Hit by a pitch. Scored a run in the 2nd. Walked in the 4th. Struck out looking in the 1st, and a ground out back to Anderson in the 5th. Final chance here for Richland. First pitch from Anderson. Breaking ball in the dirt for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. In there for strike 1. Here's a 1-1. In the dirt for ball 2. Comes a 2-1. This one is sent in the right field. And what a great play there by Garrett to make the catch. And that will end the game. For the 4th time in school history and back-to-back years, the Rebels are going to Murfreesboro in the Class A state tournament. Richland, a great season comes to an end at 22-12 overall here in the Class A Region 6 sectional. Final stat line, McKenzie, 12 runs off 13 hits, 2 errors. Richland, 6 runs off 7 hits and 3 errors. Brooks Bratton will take the loss here for the Raiders, while Lane Anderson will take the win for the Rebels. Again, final score, McKenzie 12, Richland 6 in Game 2, their best-of-3 series to take this series. So, for producer extraordinaire Kevin Wright, this is A.J. Good here on the X Sports Network. Have a great evening.
This is the X Sports Network.